Hey everybody, it's Kathy, and it's a really dreary, rainy day here in Nashville. I just got back from the doctor. I've only got half makeup on, so you just have to pardon me. I've had a lot of requests to tell you what to look for when you're picking an esthetician or a facialist or skincare therapist, whatever you want to call it. So I'll make this real quick. I think, first of all, you can't really know if they're going to be for you until you go in and experience a facial, which kind of stinks because you got to blow the money to find out. But some things you can do before you book the appointment. Find out what line they carry and use, because something that really bugs me in this industry is there are day spas, there are salons, all kinds of estheticians out there who use crap in their treatment room. Because I will tell you, the products that I use in the treatment room are a huge part of the expense of doing business. And for a lot of businesses, that's where they cut corners. That's where they save money. So that's the first thing to find out. And even if they tell you they're using, whatever name brand they tell you, when you go in, just take a look around, take a quick blink and just see what's there. Because sadly, that is something that goes on. Obviously, you can't do anything about it if they're changing bottles, but I would hope that doesn't happen too much. So number one, ask when you book the appointment what products they use, and you want it to be. You all are pretty savvy out there. You want it to be a line that's, not just drugstore, obviously, and you want it to be something fairly active. Then when you get there, look around. How clean is the place? That's a big issue. There are so many estheticians that are not clean. It's, and I think they all started with the best of intentions, but when you get busy, it's real easy to get lax. And that's something that I do not accept. When you go in, look around, make sure that everything looks clean. Listen for her to turn on the sink, and she should wash her hands before she touches you. Another thing to look for, if you are an aging woman, sorry young people out there, but really, I do think that somebody closer to your age is going to do a better job than somebody really young. They may feel like they know everything about aging skin, but I'm sorry, until you live it, until you experience it, you're just going to be happier with an esthetician who is a little bit older, if that is your issue. And probably the most important thing when you're looking for somebody caring for your skin, listen to the way they talk to you and what they tell you. Do you get the feeling that they know what they're talking about? Do you get the feeling that they listen and that they're looking at your skin and your particular issues? Or do you feel like they're just going through all the same motions on everybody? That's another thing that I think is pretty prevalent in my industry, is that it's kind of assembly line work. And you definitely don't want to feel like that. You don't want to feel like they're using the same products on everybody, the same steps. Everything should be customized to what's going on with your skin and what your concerns and needs are. Also, a big important thing to look at is touch. Do you like the way it feels when they touch you? Some people have a very, very timid, sort of light touch, and I find it really annoying. I like a very firm touch. Other people, on the other hand, do not like a firm touch. So you have to find somebody who has the touch that works with you. So once again, you're going to use your gut and your feeling, what you think. And I can't stress that enough, that when you're getting a personal service like this done, there's no right and wrong. There's more what's right for you. So let that be the judge. Make sure that anything that this person says to you sort of jives with your own belief system when it comes to caring for your skin. Because I'll tell you, there are a lot of different beliefs, different ways to go about things. So you've got to sort of trust your gut, trust your instincts. And last but not least, if you have a lot of acne, pimples and things, you are going to leave with some marks on your face. Just get ready for that. If she does proper extractions, you're going to look like you've been extracted, but you should not look really bad. If you've got just a horrible mess all over the place and it doesn't sort of calm down and look good within an hour or two, I wouldn't go back. There is a way to do extractions without just making things look worse. So that's something to think about. The other thing is, if you have acne-prone skin and you go for a facial, they should not be giving you a really in-depth massage. If I have somebody with acne and I still want to give them a massage, I make sure I massage the shoulders, décolleté, the head, the back of the neck. I might do a tiny little bit on the face, but really we do not need to be stimulating anything on your face if you are acneic. So that's something to think about. Once again, are they just going through the motions, doing the same thing on everybody, or are they treating you specifically for what your skin needs? And the whole idea about your skin breaking out after a facial, really that should not happen. Hello, Aiden. Really, that should not happen. If you have skin that hasn't had anything done to it, if you, let's say you're very, very low maintenance at home and you don't ever wash your face and you don't exercise much, it is possible that all the stimulation from a good facial and the exfoliation, the massage, all that could sort of get things moving again and get everything kind of coming out. But that whole idea of facial bringing everything out, that's not entirely true. If you have a little bit, but it clears up very quickly, I wouldn't be too concerned. But if your face breaks out horribly a couple of weeks after your facial, something's not right. And you know that what happens with your skin is not the result of what you did yesterday or the day before. Breakouts usually are, gosh, can you hear that thunder? Breakouts are usually brewing under the skin as microcomedones for 30 days or longer before they actually come to the surface. So a lot of times we blame some new product that we just started using a day ago on whatever's going on, and that's usually not the case, except for irritation if we are allergic to or sensitive to a product. That will show up immediately. But I do hope that everybody goes and has a facial. I know a lot of people that prefer facials to a whole body massage. So go try one. Speaking of which, the last time I traveled to Mexico, I had a facial. And if I had not known better, I would have thought that facials were just not worth having because this girl didn't do very much. Know that when you go for a facial, you should get a little mini massage on your neck, décolleté, shoulders, and face. If you don't get a massage, you were gypped, unless you're acneic. So make sure that you could do that ahead of time. Ask, what does your facial include? And make sure that it includes a good cleansing, exfoliation, extractions where necessary, massage, mask, and finishing serums. Those are the things that are kind of bare minimum. I hope this helps, and if you have questions, just write them below. Thanks.